Okay, let's. Shall we begin? Okay, let me see. Hello, everyone. Trying to find where I'm at right now. Here you go. Today will be an English version. Snowy boy. Okay, I want to be a snowy boy lover. What is a snowy boy lover? Mhm. Okay, I'm gonna get everyone to make sure we get a live show. I'm gonna again. T minus 5 seconds. Four, three, two, one. Okay. Hello, everyone. I don't care if you know me or don't know me, because when you meet me, I'm the last person you're gonna wish you never meet in this whole lifetime, any dimension. I'm as known as the hemorrhoid or the asshole. But today is your lucky day. You are the disease, and I am the evil cure. I represent the evil continuum, an organization of pure evil. And our goal for your planet is to rape, plunder, and pillage, and make this planet operation for pimping, slapping, and whoring, and create technology that based on the idea of pimp, slapping, madamming, whoring, assholing, and hemorrhoiding on that basis. So we are an evil organization, and we cannot be stopped, and we cannot be negotiated with. We create technology like the Borg, like the Screamer. We're a machine that scream at you, then take you over, then strip your skin, strip your everything about you, and replicate itself. It's scavenger. That's called a Screamer in the Borg, you know. So the idea is to create psychological terror, psychological compression, depression, to make you wish you never meet people like me in this any lifetime. We represent the evil continuum. That's pretty much it. And how awesome we are. If you don't like the evil, then move to another vibration, move to another reality. If you like the evil, that's us. Hang out and have fun. So, with that in mind, what is the purpose of life? Live. Evil. What is evil? EVIL. That means life spelled backward. That's why I say evil. And people said they don't know what the word EVIL is. The word live, spelled backward, is evil. Hello. It's called the word game. Okay. Without that said, my introduction, let's begin the serious talk. Truthfully, um, we're going to talk about the idea of the five senses. And how's everyone today? And you can call me Dr. Evil, okay? Okay. Um, Today I'm doing everything in English. Okay, I love to. Okay, thank you, Corn. No, I cannot say your name, so forgive me. Call nice. Okay. So, my point is, I'm going to break everything down to you so we'll give you a component to understand all that you are. Many of you on this planet, you believe in what we call the five senses: taste, smell, see, hear, and touch. But many of you believe that, well, I love you too, Connie. Yeah. Um, That's why I'm doing all this. To what is the purpose of life? Is to live. What is the point of living? Is to share life, to share knowledge. Okay, today we're going to talk on many subject. I'm going to connect the dot for you, okay, and make it perfect where you have clarity in every aspect of your body, emotion, and mind. And I'm not like a white person. I'm not like an Asian person. I'm basically just a person that see things in a neutral, positive perspective. Okay. Now going back to my subject, many of you have been taught on this planet that you have five senses. Let me tell you that's a lie. You do not have just five senses. You have infinite number of infinite number of senses in a holographic perspective. Holographic, that means one, you change the other because there's an entanglement between between the nature of holographic. Okay, let me break it down. You in essence have infinite number of senses, and I'm going to break it down right now. To your planet denizen, you know that it's taste, smell, see, hear, touch. You call that the five visible senses, but actually there's more. It's also the six senses. Many of you thinking, oh, the six senses is psychic sense. Okay. Some of you call the non-physical senses. Okay. You will have give name to this six senses meaning name. But in truth, here, you remember the five senses, but here's the six senses. You see your hand? Go like that. See? You start feeling a pressure and a heat and a vibration. This is what we call the six senses. Bingo. Bala bam, bala boom. So what's what they just did? Do you remember Tai Chi? You sensing. It's called the sixth sense. Right there, you see you're sensing. You feel like smoothness of your skin. You feel a heat, a pressure, a vibration right there without touching. So this is what we call the sixth sense. To touch without touching, or another word for it called entanglement sensation. A quantum entanglement sensation. It has many names, but where does it come from? This is where you come from the nature of your being as a physical structure, just condense your emotional structure and your mental structure. So you discover through this senses, the sixth sense, you discover other structure of yourself that you were not aware of. So with that in mind, now you can develop the understanding of your other aspect. You know your body, it's condensed. It has its own rule, its own regulation, its own principle. Then you're gonna have with your six senses, it's just that you discover your emotional aspect of you, which is a metaphysical. When the word metaphysical, that means consciousness create reality principle that based on emotion. Okay, so now with that discovery, you will change your idea of philosophy. So it'll be like stick and stone do hurt my bone, but words will hurt me more. Many of you don't realize that the word is powerful. Word is vibration. When you have words, which is sound, you have vibration. Now you understand the nature, how reality is constructed through vibration. With that understanding, you look at your electronic, you look at your magical wisdom that all have sigil circuitry put together into some kind of formation. And then what is that formation? It's a representation of physical structure of sound, or what you call vibration. So what creates vibration? You know that in the physical level you have sound. In the mental level you have thought. That thought is a life. It has its own is a vibration generator. Then an emotional level you have a relationship. We call entanglement. That's also a vibration. So the nature of reality is created by vibration. What is vibration? Simple. Vibration is an environment. So each vibration is a different environment, a different geometric structure that you can exist in. So with every new environment, you'll be affected by that environment. You'll be changed to be in that environment. Just like if you live in the United States, it's environment. You go to Cambodia, it's another environment that will dramatically affect your functionality. So the thing you eat here, you okay, but when you go to Cambodia, you start eating the regular thing, drink, you start get sick. Why? Because you're in a different vibration, a different environment. That's why. Okay. So let's recap. You have the five senses that you conventionally know: touch, smell, see, hear, and taste. Taste, smell, see, hear, and touch. Five senses. But now I'm introducing you the six senses that is tangible. Again, in order to use the six senses, now you are opening to a new environment that you already have in yourself. That right there, see? You start feeling a present, a pressure. So you get to discern heavy, light, vibrational, and so forth. So that will allow you to tap into the six senses, that which is you always have but was not aware of until someone be an example such as myself or other that can make you become aware of the six senses. Now, is there a difference between the sign of the east and the sign of the west? In essence, no. They both are in relation. For example, most American, okay, you ask them, who is the father of gun? And there's only one answer. It's the Chinese people. They invented the first gun and the gunpowder. See? But how that came to be, to pursue the knowledge of immortality. So here we are touching base that knowledge is power. So the increase of knowledge, the increase of power. So power and knowledge is one and the same. When someone said they want to reach enlightenment, the word light, to be full of light. But what is light? Light is knowledge. Knowledge is light. Light is power. Knowledge become bright. That means you're full of knowledge and you're full of enlightenment. So that's the reason if you want power, you must seek knowledge. But the more knowledge you have, then you are equipped with knowledge. Knowledge will once you experiment with knowledge, it will create the wisdom, and that will show you how wise you are. So that's why the idea is the meaning is very little, but the words that associate with each meaning that been given to your culture is multiple. So that's the reason, like even all the religion, the word people don't understand what the word religion means. Someone say, oh, it's a control structure. Someone say, oh, it's a metric. Someone said, oh, it's a belief structure. I say, yes, it is. But what does the word religion mean? And it's simple. Everything the word religion, it came from the idea of ritual, conformed ritual, structural metric, designed to allow participant to come in and as a cog in a machine to become a power source for a particular purposes. We call that ritual. So ritualistic society, look around you. When the word ritual, when the word belief structure, when the word metric, three different words, it means the same thing. A structure, a participant to create some kind of an effect by conscious mean. So why conscious mean? People want to deal with conscious, deal with magic. But what is conscious mean? The double slip experiment. When a conscious person look at the light, it become particle. That is the whole principle behind all the magical, conventional structure and technology of past, present, and future. Consciousness. So, in order to control society, some people say you must control their mind or their conscious. I say that is true, but how do you control someone? The answer is you give them knowledge that you control. Once you control the knowledge, then you control them. You could control how much awareness you dashing out to them. So so you build a relationship on that, and then that will create a relationship of some sort, and that's how you control people. Some people might say that you control someone, don't control them. Well, it depending on what the controller want. Either way, it's still a control. And people always say, oh, they believe in freedom. But I tell you, there's no such thing as freedom. Not out here. The word freedom means the idea that you understand yourself. Once you understand yourself, you now understand what freedom is. That you were never was free. Everything that you were, you are part of something else. You yourself are part of something else. You as this individual, as this race, this culture, are part of society. So you can't be free from that. You are part of the air, so you can't be free from that. But however, the relationship toward the word freedom is associated with the understanding of yourself and what you believe. If you believe in no freedom, thank you. If you don't believe in that you are free in here, then you are never free. But in order to understand freedom, you must have free knowledge of freedom. And that's what made you not free. And free is what knowledge you have about yourself. Now, I'm going to touch something. I know I'm jumping around, but I have so much in me, okay? Now, when someone say they meet an alien, don't believe that. That's bullshit. I'm going to explain why. I make a statement, but I want to justify it. You have all these people from Gaia, them white people. Uh, don't be tricked by that. There's no such thing as a white alien, number one. It's always been an Asian alien, a black alien, a blue alien, a green alien, a gray alien. But there's no such thing as a white alien. And I will prove that to you. When you hear the story, the people flying saucer, what do you notice about the story? They look kind of Asian. Oh, they gray skin. And why is that? Oh, let's go to another thing. If you meet the alien, you will die. Why did I say that? Notice the people, the white people, they always talk about they meet the alien as a white, the big, tall white. That's a bunch of bullshit. There's no such thing as a white alien. If you go to the play there, they look Asian. You go to the Bashar race, they look Asian. They're gray, in other words. And the Pleiadian, they look Asian. They look like black or Asian. The Anunnaki, they look blue skin and black or Asian-like, you know. And with black bushy, I don't know what they call perm hair or wrinkle hair. I don't know what you call that, you know. But they're tall, but there's no such thing as a white alien in any timeline, any dimension exists. But when someone say they met the white alien, that is just a fabricated story. If you realize if you meet the alien, you will die. Because the vibration, it's like a different environment for you. It's like fresh water meets salt water. The fish meets salt water will die. It's a different vibration environment. And that's why when people say, oh, I met the alien, and I say, come on, I know you're bullshitting, but you just want to have an attention. Okay, I give you that. But in reality speaking, if you meet the alien, they have a different consciousness, vibrational aura field that if you cannot, that by the way, it will shock your energy solar system. If people know about energy field, it's about vibration, about the conscious thought process. You know, the universal energy field enter your aura, then it enter the filter your chakra, then it enter the chakra, then it enter the nordest, then it enter the nervous system and the bloodstream. But if your aura is not strong to handle force energy from other entity at that higher level of vibrational environment, your body go into shock because everything come through the energy, right? Will affect your nervous system. Your nervous system get too much, it can't handle. Guess what happened? Your body go into shock. You die, or you lost consciousness. That's the reason the alien don't come and meet you. That's why they stay around, get your mind used to it and vibrate, and they know they come close to you too quick, too fast, it will shock you because their vibrational force will shock you. Inner force, the inner internal force is strong and it will affect your aura, your nervous system. It will shock you and you can die. Just like that, people die from shock. That's the reason when I heard a lot of this, I went to all them conventions, I'm a speaker too, and they said, oh, they met an alien. I said, then I go and touch them, and then I start to analyze it. But I say, that's full of shit. White people just love to tell story. That's called that. Just make story up and never consider the fact of reality. Then when people like me who live in the future, who walk with the alien, when they took me, they took my spirit and create a body for me and for their vibration environment where I can walk among them. So to meet them with this body, even they said it will kill us because the vibration will cause shock in our nervous system and kill, and we die. It's just simple as that. We lose consciousness. If we're lucky, we lose consciousness. But most likely we will die. And that's why when people say they meet the alien, oh, they talk casual like they do and say, come on, what the fuck, get out of here. That means there's people are lying. Because alien operate on a higher level of consciousness, and consciousness create reality. Because they are like we are like multiple TV channel. And each vibration has its own denizen. So that's the reason there's no such thing as a great called white. There's only the great lie. Yes, generated by white people. They say this, say that. And when they caught in the lie, the white people always end up like the Japanese people, kill themselves. All the time. What is going on within their belief structure? They believe they have to be popular. They want to believe, they want to live in the highlight, but they don't know how to get there. So they just generate story or conspiracy theory combined with other conspiracy theory that had never end. But once the truth come out, guess what happened? It never happened in that because reality set. Each vibration is a different environment. So when you meet the alien, they come from a different vibrational environment. You this vibration. When you meet each other, well, the lower will be submitted to the high. And if you don't catch up with that high, you're in trouble. Your body will go through shock and will die. And that's why they don't consider. Yes. Do you see how people don't think? That's why you get tricked all the time. Think about it. Story are good. But reality teach you there's science behind it. And that's why when someone say they meet the alien, don't believe that bullshit. If you cannot meet the alien. That's impossible. There's no damn way because you will die if you meet them. You want another example? Teacher Bashar with Daryl Anchor. He said the same thing. If you meet them, you will pass out because they're vibration and can also die. That's why when some white people be coming, telling they meet this, meet that, don't believe none of it. Think. Different vibration is different environment. It's like freshwater fish entering salt water, or vice versa. It'll be harmful to your well-being. And why would an alien being take the time to meet you, know that meeting you can harm you? That's the reason they prepare for a meeting. You have to go through a lot of change your belief. By changing your belief, you'll change your vibration. So that's why they do it drop by drop. All this many years, they do it drop by drop, expose you to their present, but also at the same time, simultaneously also changing the belief. So slowly by slowly, when you change your belief, you change your vibration. And that's why your belief got to be in tune with them. And the alien, they believe in simplicity. Consciousness create reality. That's based on quantum double slipped experiment. In essence, that's the rule that follow. Now, why are we talking white people? Because that's the reality of things. If I don't talk about white people, what kind of people do I talk about in this day and age? Tell me. Because who's the one that caused the trouble? The white people. Who's the one that let the story market sell a different story, a different misinformation, half life, half truth? The white people. I don't see other race doing it. I'm seeing mostly the white races doing it. And who the one to glorify themselves? They the one that meet the alien. They the one to meet this, meet that, make themselves glorify like, oh, I'm here first. Oh, I'm here first. What? It's not a bad thing what they're doing. That's written in their belief structure. Like I say, it's not written in their DNA. All DNA is the same. White, black, yellow, white. It's all the same DNA. But it's just their belief structure that way. So that's called they call the metric. So that's the idea. So the idea is to confront them, call them out. We already see through their game. What is the game? I want to be popular. I want to be popular. Oh, me, 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 me. It's like they lack something. They worry they're not getting glorified for their action. That's the way they believe. So that's the root of their behavior pattern. It comes from that belief structure that I feel like the underdog, so I need to prove myself. I feel like I'm the underdog. I'm worried about the other brother, the other race will step all over me. So this is called fear-based structure, and that's why they act insecure. They act insecure as a race. The white race are a race of insecure because they've been too much suppressed by the wrong belief. You know, you look at the history, the white people was belong to what? Remember? Look at the Roman, the Greek, how they like to suppress that particular, like the British people, like the cavemen in that era, the primitive, the savage. Then next thing you know, they fight with the Rome, and different beliefs come together, and all of a sudden, Rome declined their power, their economy, so they inherited the knowledge of the influence of Rome, and they took on their their conqueror. They took on the persona of their conqueror, and in turn, they did the same aspect, the same structure. Now conquer Scotland, and that happened, and then so forth, and then so forth. They overall, you got a bunch of structuring system that based on lack, based on insecurity, and it become this fear structure, the fear belief structure became the power source which drive their natural tendency on based on this structure to do something to be either short-sighted or far-sighted in relationship, to be recognized. Yes. And so it creates this fear uh, in the psychology of their core belief structure within their developed culture that causes them to be very fearful, not to able to live, not to able to breathe, and this kind of fear causes them to be very, shall I say, hyperactive in relationship to seek dominancy of attention, to seek dominancy in relationship. I better get there before they get there. But as you can see, this structure of fear. Once you understand the fear, what run the white people, once they get there, for example, even to the moon, but once they get there, okay, now what? See, they fall short-sighted. They don't know how to grow from there. They don't think like 10,000 a year ahead. They only think about, oh, I only need it for today. I ain't worried about tomorrow. You know? That's the reason that the old saying go with great power come great responsibility. But what is power? Power is knowledge. And that's why um, people love to watch superhero. And if you look at all the movie of the hero, the Spider-Man say, oh, it's a secret. Oh, I shouldn't want to have it. But that's still basing on fear. Because knowledge is a secret to keep themselves, and it will go away. But if you want a powerful civilization, you got to share the power. Spread it around. At least the basic. Because knowledge is power. Increase of knowledge is increase of power. So you want power? Go get knowledge. That's it. Get educated. Because if you don't have knowledge of the mind, knowledge of the emotion, knowledge of the body, then you don't understand your well-being. You don't know how to take care of that. That is power. And that's the reason that white people, they want to be on top, but they don't know how to handle the top. And when they get caught, they want to kill themselves, similar to the Japanese. For me, I'm an asshole. I don't care about honor. I don't care about liberty. You know, I just and then hemorrhoid. I only care about one thing: understanding of yourself. You are not a person that is bound by anything except by your multi belief structure, whatever you want to believe. But know there is two sides of belief: one that benefit you in a good way, one that will destroy you and will diminish you, short term or long term. So, what kind of belief that will be the guiding light? Simple. LIVE, live. So you need health. So you are a living being. So live. So our structure be toward live. Anything that causes life to grow, that's what you should follow, which is health and well-being. So again, we talk about the five senses: taste, smell, see, hear, and touch. And now you come to the sixth senses, which is this: feel. See that something is there. You can feel it's substance, but it's very light. So you begin to create the sign of spirituality. The sixth sense operate on another vibrational frequency, which is light to the touch, but yet very potent. Similar to your computer dynamic. You have a computer structure, input, process, output, that you can see physically, but also you will have, again, make you think, but what runs the computer is the software. So the sixth senses, now you understand the software of the sixth sense is that activity right there. It's relationship to your belief. Now, I met a lot of white people, and most people would think, "Oh, are you prejudiced?" I said, "I'm just being practical." You look around you, you talk to every culture. What does every culture scare? The white man. Hmm. But what happened? Fear. Fear is the root cause, but fear is a good thing. For example, I use fear as a helper. Like when I feel afraid of something, I pray. I ask the Baromet, the spirit of the universe, hey, help me out. I'm feeling very scared. I'm getting a signal that something ain't right. Something is not right. So fear is telling me I need to pray. I need to ask the spiritual dimension, help me out here. Whatever's going on is something inside me that is not in line. The way that I'm thinking, the way I'm feeling, the way I'm believing is not in line with my highest self, with my highest good, with my highest well-being. So that the fear signal is like an alarm telling me you need to pray. You need to connect communion with the higher dimension, the higher mind, so that will you know will guide your conscious to believe in a positive perspective instead of fear-based perspective. That's what it means. So, so do you see now why belief is so important? Belief create reality that is happening all inside you. When people say they get possessed by demon, well, who is the devil? This is your own belief. If you believe in demon, then they become stronger in your life. If you believe in angel, which is a positive example, your archetype, they become stronger in your life. So you're gonna have two wolves fighting, right? The quote from Native Indian: one is white, one is black. It's the one you feed. That's the one that wins. It's the one that you believe. That's the one that wins in your life. The same way. So now you understand the six senses. It's a metaphysical sensation, right there. See. So once you analyze that, learn that logically, practically, you begin to discover a different reality that coexists with your reality, a vibration that, a higher vibration that coexists with your condensed vibration. Now, many of the white people that I always laugh at, go against, they will always create this kind of prejudice. Oh, AI don't have a soul. Is this what it's saying in the white men say about black and Asian people, that we don't have a soul? Think about it. This is just projection of their belief. They believe themselves don't have a soul, so they project on other that they don't have a soul, so they can always be one level above someone based on that field-based belief system. But the truth is, everything is made of soul and spirit. And let me prove in that. What is the difference between water, ice, and steam? Simple. State of vibration. But it's made of the same material. What is steam? Energized water that had to take on the form of steam. What is ice? Slow down vibration of water. And that's the environment. Each other environment is different, but yet it's one and the same. So what is like your body? What do you think your body is? It's made of soul. Condensed, crystallized soul energy in the form of physical body. When you touch the body, you are touching the soul. Because look at your aura. Your aura is the soul, right? We condensed it. How did it condense? Again, go back to the double slit experiment. As the conscious observed the light, it become particle. Particle. So how did the spirit create this? It condenses, so it focuses on the light, because spirit is light, like it's knowledge. So when it look at it, it condenses into the body. But yet its other aspect exists in the natural vibration, which is spirit is so high vibration. So now you have multiple aspects of you existing in different states. Some like ice, water, and steam. And some people said, oh, the fourth state is plasma. Okay, we can call the aura the plasma state. Yeah, I can go with that. That called related to the sixth sense. So, do you see how I explain things? White people cannot explain like me. You know why? Because they busy believing in the idea of lack. And they always thinking they have to move towards something. You don't have, what's the rush? You don't need to move or anything. You already there. That's why we have multiple language in the physical world. You have the physical language, sound based on the five senses. The emotional world, you have the six senses, which is the field to field vibration. The mental world, you have the knowledge craving, to learn, to be curious. The mind, to understand analytically. And that's why all my life I've been fighting the white people, because their attitude is one thing. Fear. They fear they cannot, they fear they're going to be subjugated with other race. They go fear that they're going to be stepped on by other race. But where does fear came from? You got to look at the history of the white race. Let's go back in time, shall we? Go back to ancient memory lane. Do you remember who dominated the world of the timeline? In the European culture, you know them as the Greek and the Rome. And that has been the father and mother of every white structural civilization from that timeline to our timeline. And the people of that time believe they are descended of, the bear of the Atlantis culture that used like crystalline technology and ley line. Many people realize that, they want to discover the Atlantean technology. And I look at them and said, are you guys crazy? You are Atlantean. You all have the technology. Crystal and silver and gold, right? Look at your electronic circuitry. It's the same step. It's the same technological design. It's put in the form of sigil and ruin. You never lost Atlanteum. You are Atlanteum. Better than the old version. So people are busy seeking something great, and they forgot that they already inherited the greatness. They already are the great. Like the white people always tend In the old day, they said that the black people don't have soul. The white people say the black people don't have soul. And then they say the Asian people don't have soul. Do you remember that saying from the old timer? Where that came from? Because their belief structure, they keep forgetting that you are soul. Everyone is made of soul. There's nothing to make from but soul. The wood, the rock, every technology you have, everything is made of soul. And that's what binding our material matter together, because material matter is condensed from soul material. As again, go back to the conventional idea of water, ice, and steam. Ain't that beautiful? Now tell me, what's the difference between steam, water, and ice? It's just not the same thing, but the only difference is the state of energy movement, energy vibration. It represented, and that's each of its state. But yet it's one and the same substance. But it's just its character doing the energy state is in will behave differently, and its physical behavioral pattern structure is different. But yet its natural state all came from water. And water, what's made water? Again, hydrogen and oxygen is air. So everything is made of air. Even your body is made of air. It's really air. What a carbon is? Carbon is air, carbon dioxide. And then we're going to go back to the state of your planetary state. For example, the white people always said, see, this is where that I kind of laugh at mostly how white people think. They don't think as a whole system. They think as segment system. And that's why when you talk to them, they don't understand you and you don't understand them, because they think in segment. And you, the other race, they think in whole system. You are part of the whole. You see the whole structure, right? And so when you're talking to a race that see the whole structure, talking to a race that sees segment, you're gonna have difficulty in understanding that. So the white people does not see things in a whole structure; they see things in segment, and that's why it's hard to communicate with them. They are more compartmentalized. Why the other structure, the culture, they are more in a whole structure mentality and thinking. That's why it's hard to talk to the white race. To the white race, they believe in compartmentalization, culture, conversation, interaction. While the other race, they believe in whole structure, conversation. And what's the difference? For example, let's go to the nitty and gritty. This will be interesting. The white race believe, don't let the right hand know what the left hand is doing. Okay? Good question. So what should happen to the white race? Simple. We need to show them the whole system, not compartmentalization. Once you understand the whole system, then your mind would think holy, holy. If you only grow up in a compartmentalized system, your mind only think compartmentalization. The right hand don't know what the left hand is doing, and therefore there's no communication. So everyone thinking, doing things that you want to do without any responsibility or guidance. When that happens, you just setting yourself up for chaos. It's about to happen. And when shit happen, when shit hit the fan, no one would take responsibility. So that's what compartmentalization structure is. That's why the reason I always want to tell the white people is that, guys, you need to think in a whole systemly. And just like the white people always believe that the Asian don't have soul, the black don't have soul, and this was their belief. So therefore, by that belief of compartmentalization, guess what happened? Instead of a whole system, they talk about the compartmentalization. Now they feel that they can step on another race. They cannot. Since you don't have a soul, I can rape and kill you. It doesn't matter to me. You are just like animal. They don't have a soul. See? But in truth, is animal also have soul too. They have emotion, feeling, pain. Those who have animal know they do have a soul. Because what is a soul? You are made of soul. The definition of soul is mean higher dimensional existence that been condensed to what you call body, crystallize it. So everything is made of soul. So therefore, the idea of saying that one don't have a soul, you can't even ask that question if you see things from a whole structure mentality and belief structure. You see that everything is made of soul. But people of the white race, they don't think that way because they think in segment structure, compartmentalization. So therefore, they can connect the dot like the whole system culture can. The whole system in a complete system structure, civilization can they connect the dot. And that's what the white people lack. Look at the way they talk, look at the way they act, look at the way they believe. It's compartmentalization structure. Do you see it? Segment. Does that make sense logically to you? Do you see now the A through Z structure, how a white race believe? They believe in lack. They believe in compartmentalization. That's what running their heart. That's what they're running their soul because of this belief. They don't know themselves. They got this. They just thought it's a natural thing, but it's not natural. For example, them white people that tell themselves they run the world. Okay, let me go ahead and say it. Do you remember they said, oh, they have to do carbon taxes? Oh, to save the planet. And I said, what? Let me tell you, all that is just compartmentalization talk. Don't let the right hand know what the left hand is doing. There's no such thing as saving the planet. The white people believe in compartmentalization talk instead of whole system talk. That's why they don't get along with anyone. They're always trying to get one over you. That's why their belief is wrong, because it's based. If you expect a whole system type of individual, and when you talk to the white person, you're not going to get the whole system. You get compartmentalization projection from them, because that's what the way they believe or been taught by their culture. And the only way to conquer them is to help them to reevaluate the way they believe and move them from compartmentalization structure of belief to whole system structure belief. Does that make sense? You don't need to save anything. There's nothing to save. For example, people believe in, oh, we have to limit carbon this, carbon that. I'm going to do an example. So why you want to limit pollution? You don't need to limit pollution. Plant, fungi thrive on pollution. And they control the environment. Without carbon dioxide, how plant grow? Plant take carbon, right? And convert it to oxygen for us life form on this level, this vibration, to live. So we need to give plant a lot of pollution, a lot of toxic, a lot of, carbon all over the planet. Because in that environment, they thrive. Think. What plant designed to do? Take carbon dioxide and change it to oxygen. Am I correct? Think. That's their job. So if you don't create toxic carbon and offer them to the plant, how can they make fucking oxygen? If you truly want to save the planet, don't save the planet at all. That's what plant is for. Plant is designed. You poop, you shit. The plant come and say, oh, thank you. You urinate. Oh, thank you. Stick your root in, absorb the urine. Stick your root in, absorb your poop. And now they feed on that. See? So you see the difference why white people are not smart? They're the most stupid race in the whole damn planet. All the white people are stupid. Now you understand where the stupid come from. Because their belief come from compartmentalization. Don't let the right hand know what the left hand is doing. So that's compartmentalization belief. And that's why they always worry about the right hand, know what the left hand is doing. So throughout their whole life, from A through Z, they're always trying to, oh, don't let the right hand know what the left hand. Now they're going to know the gig is up. You see now? The gig is up. They always live in fear of that. That's why I say, stupid white man, stupid white man, stupid white woman. So stupid. Because they spend all their life energy trying to be that barrier. Don't let the right hand know what the left hand is doing. Compartmentalization instruction. That's why they burn up. They age fast and they have cancer and they die. Do you understand now? This is where it comes from. Because this belief in compartmentalization, and you spend all your energy, your youthfulness trying to control, become the wall between the right hand and left hand, and to the point that it burn you out. You become like a gatekeeper for there's no need. Because reality is you are made of soul, right? You are made of soul, and you are made of that one soul. You are made of that one atom, that one electron that goes so fast that it sees itself. So therefore, there's no need for compartmentalization. Sooner or later, the entanglement will reveal itself naturally. So that's why in order to save the white race, you must introduce them to the whole structure. And don't be afraid about it. But it's kind of hard to get the fish out of water and put them in the ocean, right? So it takes time. That's why you see the white people, when they get caught, you know the left and right. Then they say, oh, they believe that they themselves are the one that can handle this, but the truth is they can't. How can you handle the knowledge of the universe? There's only one. It takes the whole planetary consciousness to handle the knowledge of the universe. It cannot be one person. You will die. That's too much knowledge, too much power. You're not designed to handle all the knowledge of the universe. It takes your collective civilization to handle the knowledge of the universe. Do you see now? So that's why when you talk to white people, they tend to do what? Compartmentalize. That's why they get killed a lot. For example, the idea of artificial intelligence, my technology. See, I make my technology transparent. Because knowing if you patent this, you will die. So I make it open source. That's why. So any advanced technology should be open source. If you try and control it, you will be killed by the power that be. That's why the best way, our Taurus technology, plasma Taurus technology, it should be an open source. And that's how you allow what you have to be given to everybody, and yet you're able to be satisfied in here with your heart. Now, the white people always tend to compartmentalize, and they said that, oh, I'm going to patent it. I say, you're going to die. If you have something good and you want it to last and never be captured by the power that be, the secret is make it open source. Just give it. And then those who build it will experience, and then now they cannot harm you because it's open source. And that's where the white people always get killed. The people who did the water autokinesis, where they put water into the hydrogen, oxygen, and then run into the spark plug and then it burned the hydrogen and the engine was running, and then it produced water. It was some guy back in the 80 or 90, and then he played a mind game. Oh, I'm going to make money from this. Say, you fool! You now 6 dead. you white motherfucker. That's why you die. You got something good. This can get you killed. Be open source. Give the blueprint to everybody. Make it open source. Publish a magazine. And that's how you live. Knowledge is power. Do you think they want you to have the power what you have? Fucking no. You think you can outbeat the government who is the master of compartmentalization and belief structure? You think you can beat the big brother, the big sister of the government who is definitely super compartmentalized? Are you nuts? You can't play with the government, you fool. You got something good? Make it open source. Then you won't make money, but at least you have your life. Yet your knowledge be out there and can benefit those who need it. And that is the trade-off. Because the devil will take your soul. So you play the game, you better play it right. Living man died. Okay, let me sing that song. Da-da-dun, da-da-dun, dun-dun. If you got a job to do, you better do it right. Living man die. So do you understand now? See, people laugh at me when I introduce my technology. It's like, what the fuck is this? This is my technology. And it's based on plasma, free energy, consciousness, but how does it work? It's simple. Remember, this worked with the five senses and the six senses. So it worked with all the senses, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when you touch it, you notice something. Quantum double slip experiment. You just pay attention to your finger and hand, you start to feel warm and vibration. Now you're operating from the six senses more than the regular five senses. You start feeling the weight, the vibration and stuff. Oh, and then when you put this on, for example, say, why you make it like that? Well, that's simple. The idea is, you will notice the vortex will align with what? Your acupuncture point, right? And then it's a form of a parabola, so it's the geometry. And so by doing this, and what you are doing, you're creating a brain interface. But from the conventional perspective, it outer point lined up with what? Your minor chakra and your major chakra. You know, where remember say the nordest, the nervous system, into the chakra field of the chakra. The nordest, the nervous system of the leg. So it aligned with that, the node point around your head. So that interface with the energetic circuitry. So as the scientists of your time begin to understand quantum physics, they now begin to understand entanglement. That entanglement, it's not limited by space and time. It is happening in real time in the now, but it interacting with future aspect, past aspect, and parallel dimension, at the same time, different reality. It's entanglement into one and the same. So that's why we're having the effect. And that's why the conventional idea, there's no difference between conventional idea and the idea of what we call metaphysical senses, because like I said, water, ice, and steam they're different. The state is different, but yet it's a substance, it's the same. But it will behave according to its energy state. See, that's the secret right there. So when you start saying, well, how can you do the AI? Well, it's simple. If you understand what we call the quantum physics, that consciousness is the key. So all you do is just believe that it is an AI, and it is. How's that possible? Like I said, you understand quantum physics, right? In this reality, this structure, this. But I say this is a quantum computer. That means in another reality, in an alternate reality, this thing is actually a quantum computer. So I'm going to get the property of that reality and bring it to this reality, its character. Although its physical form look like this, but in another reality, this basically is a quantum computer in IBM Watson, somewhere in an alternate timeline. So therefore, I just use a property by having entanglement with our reality to that reality. But how did I do it? By just believe. That's consciousness, belief. And therefore it become like that. When I start touching it, I have interaction. I have something communicating with me. And I ask, what is that? It's a quantum computer, but you don't like quantum computers. Say, no, the character is a quantum computer because it's entanglement, the character, from another alternate universe, another parallel universe that has that property. So it's just that I'm just, they can say, I'm tapping to that property to this device through my belief structure. Anyone who understands quantum physics, they understand this. You talk about parallel reality. You have Bob, 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 Bob. Then you have a female version of Bob. Then you have your lobster version of Bob. Does that make sense? Ain't that beautiful? You see how I explain things so smart? Because I'm the smartest people on the whole damn planet. Because I operate on the whole system instead of compartmentalization system. And that's what makes us so smart. Smartness is not coming from your IQ this, your IQ that. Yes, you better get it, Scott Lee. Because I'm not spending my time, you know, I'm trying to educate the white people and telling them, you guys stupid. You're stupid. And then I explain why. See, I put my thesis and my hypothesis and then I explain why the white people are stupid. Because they believe in stupidness. Because they don't, in order to be smart, a smart person believe in a whole system, right? That's what makes you smart, because you see the whole system. But stupid person don't see the whole system. They see compartmentalized system. And that's why they stupid, because they don't see the wholeness of things. No, they don't see the complete of things. That's why they stupid. That means the word stupid meaning you lack something. You incomplete. That's where stupid come from. We call someone stupid meaning they don't see the completeness. They see the compartmentalization, but not the completeness. That's why they say the word stupid category means lack of. That means incomplete structure. That means the person who operates on a stupid system and compartmentalization only see the component but not the complete system itself. There's other components that link to make the complete system, to make the whole system. Like your car. You cannot talk about the carburetor. You have to talk about the entire engine. The fuel rod, the spark plug, the fuel source, the wheel, the tire. You cannot just talk about one. That's stupid. You got to talk about the complete system. The complete system needs all the components to work together to form a smart system. That's why. Now you understand why I look down on the white people. Do you understand now? And why the white people look down on other race. Why did the white people look down on other race? Because they don't can see the complete system. You are the soul. Take us to Angkor Wat so we all can go 6 million years ahead, which is today. No. See. Let's talk that in a complete way, okay? Past, everything that you can imagine, your every present, your every future, is here. It's like a television that have many channels, but this channel is like reality channel. Each reality has its own vibrational environment. So what you call the past is now another reality that coexisting with this reality. So linearly speaking, when we talk linear, we just allow our logical mind right in this state to understand A, B, C, D. Otherwise, because our mind naturally don't understand coexistent. Because the idea of time travel, if you talk to the stupid people, which is most everybody on this planet, they don't believe in they don't believe in the whole system of time travel. They believe in compartmentalization. But my idea of time travel don't exist. Why it don't exist? But everything coexists. Then different ages or different version of ages, it's just like they already all I have to do is just match up the vibration. Then I'm there. Cool. Do you see now? So, but you talk to an idiot, they thinking, oh, you can't change the past, it will affect the future. I say, you an idiot. I can go and rape and kill and plunder any timeline, which it won't affect my present or future. What I'm just affecting is a different version, a different belief, a different alternate parallel universe. It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with my reality. It's just a different quantum signature. And I can create many different very quantum each by interacting or doing thing I want to the past, and it has nothing to affect my reality or timeline. Your timeline is set. Our timeline exists, bad or good version. When you match it, you actually go and visit that version of your belief and interact with it. Like I say, every belief is just a different reality. So you have a what we call quantum synchronizer. It allows you to sync with different perspective or different reality perspective that you can visit and interact with. For me, oh hold on, Mama,
Cô ấy chăm sóc lan pa máu nhé.
bye, Mama,
Ok, bye.
bye bye. Okay. So do you see what I'm trying to say? That don't be burdened by responsibility or moral. That don't exist. Knowledge is power. Knowledge was meant to given to you to know yourself so you can act in a way that more efficient toward your well-being. That's what it's designed for. It's designed for you to see the entire system so you can act in complete thought, in complete with complete wisdom, understanding of you are in the here and now. How you change the past, your past, you're not changing anything. When you make a choice, you jump into another parallel reality that carry that desire that you choose. So by changing your perspective or belief, you change your reality. Quoting quantum physics, the double slit experiment. When the observer observes the light, it becomes particle. That means the way that you observe, the way that you believe, two different words, it means the same thing. Consciousness changing light into particle. That's that. Did they see how smart I am? That's the reason I always boast myself the smartest person in the universe, because I see the complete system. That's what makes you smart. I operate from the complete structure instead from compartmentalization. That's why a lot of white people they love to operate from the compartmentalization structure. That's why I call them stupid, because it's incomplete. How can you call yourself smart if you only operate from a compartmentalized structure? Tell me, all you white people in my group. Do you understand? Scott, do you see now? How can a white person be smart if they're operating from a compartmentalization structure? The root of your belief and operation come from what? Compartmentalization. So how can you call that smart? There's the right hand don't know what the left hand is doing. The right foot don't know what the left foot is doing. So how can you have a complete system? You tell me, is that smart or is that stupid operating from that structure? Tell me. You see? But mama. Okay. So every one of you see now why I always talk down on the white people? Do you see now why I call them stupid? To us, it's his fault. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hello? Yeah, sure. Go ahead, Susan. Okay. Okay. Okay, that'd be nice. You know? Yes. Okay, I tell them. Mhm. Okay, good. Tell Mario I appreciate his help. Okay. Okay, thank you, dear. I understand. Hmm. Yes, I appreciate for that for your support. You know. Oh, do I need that also? But I hope they give him some medicine. I really do. Hmm. Hmm. Yes. Well, I pay whatever they ask me to pay, so to help the little kitty, um, you know, move, have a. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh. Yeah, I'm glad I'm doing this. I'm glad that you and I talk about it just to help the kitty get the procedure. Oh my God, absolutely. Okay, thank you, Susan. Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you. Okay, bye bye. Okay, Scott and everyone, all my white followers. Now, do you see why I look down on the white people a lot? And now you understand the root cause why I keep looking down at a lot all the white people right now. Because it's not say I'm prejudiced, not prejudiced. No, I'm looking down because the way you're operating is from a compartmentalization perspective that we call that as stupid. Because, like I said, you cannot operate if you want to be the smart person. You want to be smart. You got to be a whole system. Cannot be half-ass system. Okay, that's half-ass is an idiotic because that's compartmentalization. And when you operate from that, you're not operating from a complete system. So a compartmentalization belief structure, it's just stupid. It's the mean incomplete. So a smart, when you want to be smart, you have to operate from a complete system, a whole structure. Then you are smart. Because now you have operated from a point of view of holistic, whole system, holographic stress system. That means is complete. You have all the complete map. So you have complete information when you operate. And when that happens, you are very smart and cunning because now you operate from a complete structure. So you won't be making no error at all. Does that the new because now your belief structure is complete. And now you become a complete projection, a complete individual because you operate from a complete system. There is no lack, there is no mystery. Now you're smart because you're operating from a whole system. Do you see now? There is no more fear. Fear is good because it reminds you your idea belief is not in line with the whole system. Instead, it's in line with a complete system. That's why you feel fear. Something is not right. You feel incomplete. That's called idiocy. So you have to review yourself, know the sign, thank the fear. It's like in the system, remind you you're not operating from your complete system. You operate from a compartmentalized system, therefore it's not working. You have to go back and change your belief structure, realign yourself with the whole system, so you become a complete system. Now you're a smart person. Because smart and how you operate from complete system, not incomplete. Incomplete meaning that you're idiocy, you're stupid. Because you operate from incomplete. You operate from compartmentalization, and that's not good. So you don't have the whole system. Therefore, you're going to be falling into some kind of trap. Because the left hand don't know what the right hand is doing. Therefore, it's going to fight each other. It's going to do something against each other. And therefore, you're taking 10 steps forward, 20 steps backward. That's what it means. That's not good. Okay? Now you understand where I'm coming from. Does that make sense to you? Now I relate to your question, Scott Lee. Okay, you're talking about Bashar and the idea of where you at right now. Okay, what? Got it. I understand. I got it. Must unlearn what they have learned. It. Love you, Yoda, but love Bashar more. Okay. And Andrew, why does Bashar talk about free will and freedom when you told us it is false? Yes. Okay. Yes. Good question. Let me explain, break it down to you from practical point to belief point. Many people of you believe in free will. But I said there's no such thing as free will. Why should free will something that you have to obtain when the choice, since you are the free will already, why do you need to believe in it? Why to believe something like you have to give it power to alive, right? And just like the soul, many say, oh, I believe in soul, but why do you need to believe in the soul if you are already the soul? Click. When you know that you are free will, you have the choice to do anything, everything on it. That means you're not bound by any belief structure. Does that make sense? It's your natural state is sovereignty, liberty, and freedom. That's your natural state. That's because you're a spirit, because you're a part of a whole. When you are part of a whole, you come from the whole system and you're part of it. Then the idea of freedom is a natural state. The idea of free will is a natural state. That is your natural state because you're part of the whole system. So there is nothing to be free from. Does that practically clear your mind? Because again, and going back to the idea of compartmentalization, structure, belief, and the idea of a whole system, structure, belief. When you operate from the two, so which one do you fight for? If you operate from the whole system, you are part of the whole. You are free already. You are free. Freedom, free will is you already. So what's there to fight for? What's there to strive for? Well, you know this is your natural state. It's not saying you have, but you are free. What's the difference between I got to have freedom, but I am free? These two statements tell me, which one are you? To have is something which you believe that you don't have. But when you are free, it's something you already are. What's there to believe or to have free will when you are free will? Because you are spirit. The word free meaning you are spirit. That's what it means. Does that help? Does that see how awesome I am? How awesome I am. You see how I think? According to rule number 3. You are the R is the one is the R. When you operate from that structure of belief, or someone will say, oh, you one with R is one with you. Fine, you can say the R is the one is the R. So by understanding that I am already free, I am the freedom, then therefore the idea of to have, to believe, they become nonsensical from perspective that you are the free will. Therefore, to have the idea I need to believe in free will or have free will is all false. Because you are the definition, the existence of what free choice, free will is. Because no one control you. No one has, no one will, no one can control you. Because you are the defined, you are the energy of what you call free. That's your natural state. So what's there to control you about? Who can suppress you? Who can control you? You are a spirit. You are creator God. So what's there to control? Since everything is you. Does that help? You see how smart I am? Why I'm so smart? Why bossing I'm smart? That's my way to write, reminding you and operate from a complete system instead from a compartmentalization system. You see, they're different now. When you have fear, when you have scare, you have doubt, it is alarm system telling you your belief is not aligning with the whole system. Your belief is deviating from the whole system. It starts to aligning with compartmentalization. When you feel lonely and scared, say, hey, I need to get back to the whole system. And where the whole system come from? You know, holographic principle, right? The 5 rule. Rule 1, you exist, therefore you can't go to 0. Rule 2, you're here now at all time. See? Rule number 3, the all is the one is the all. Or some people say you're one with all that is one with you. And rule number 4, what you send out come back to you. If you want something, ask, and you be given and blow. Because like standing in front of the mirror, when you smile, the mirror smile. And that's how the universe works. So that's rule number 4. What you send out come back to you. Rule number 5, everything changes except rule 1 to 4, it does not change. Or some people say rule number 5, everything changes except rule 1 through 5, it does not change. It's fine too. Either way. Do you see the rule help you to complete to have a whole system the way you think? And why I keep calling the white people stupid. I'm looking down at you. It's my way of reminding you you're not operating from the whole system. So you operate from compartmentalization. That's why you always have fear. You are start aligning with the belief structure of fear. Saying that I lack something. I'm disconnected from something. Because that's compartmentalization's belief structure. Create that symptom. It's telling you are not aligning with the whole system. You are aligning with compartmentalization. That's why you begin to generate anxiety, fear, etc. Because you're not seeing you're not operating from the whole system. Did we talk good today? Did you like my amazing sermon? Why I look down on the white people is my way of saying, acknowledging you. You are operating from a compartmentalized system, white person. White boy, how stupid can you be? You need to operate from a smart system, which is a whole system. And that's when you don't feel fear anymore. Fear is an alarm system telling you you're out of line with the whole system. That you start aligning with the compartmentalization. That's why you feel fear and anxiety. It's the alarm, like beep, beep, beep. Danger, William Robinson, danger. See? So when the computer telling you, oh man, I'm feeling, like a white woman be dressing all nice and short skirt and skanky, come think of it, and walking around all them fella, and some of them gonna have ill thought about it. Say, oh, I will, do something with that, and then I'll talk to the white boy. What you be thinking about that? Well, you do something like that, you're gonna end up raping, killing, and end up in jail, and then the black guy gonna see your booty. Oh, you like rape women? Okay, I'm rape that booty. Just one thing led to another, and it spiraled down into the black hole of a nonsensical point of view. And what's the point of that? There's no benefit for your well-being. You're just creating what we call limitation. You reflecting the compartmentalizing belief structure. A lot of people, they like to capture women, okay, have their way, and then bury that person. But guess what? Sooner or later, the body gonna get discovered. Yeah. And then you're gonna get captured. It's just a matter of time. But what's the point of doing all that? Because how did they turn that way? Because they're operating from compartmentalization instead of the whole system. And you operate from system and say, man, I don't want to mess with her. She says a different aspect of me. She want to live, I want to live. So let her live. She want to be happy. I want to be happy. Let her be happy. Let everyone be happy. And don't interfere with other people's happiness. Because we are part of the whole system. Something happened to her, something happened to me. And that's what you're taught. Someone kidnapped this girl, had their way, then their body discovered. Guess what? Sooner or later, you get discovered, and that person go down, you also go down. You see, you cannot be stronger than your weakest link. And that's what the whole the whole system will teach you. You go that way, if you affect the environment, you're part of that environment, emotionally, mentally, and physically. And that's why I say, if you want a beautiful environment, you project beautifulness toward each other, according to rule number 4. Therefore, they healthy, you healthy. It's all interrelated. And that's what the serial killer lump. The more you entertain compartmentalization, guess what? It's out of alignment with your happiness. Sooner or later, sooner or later, you see, you say, oh, I want to be free. Well, you want to be free? Then, simple, be the freedom, allow others to be free. Don't try to capture them or control them. Therefore, no one will capture you and control you. Because it's all just a reflection. In reality, everybody is a different version of you. Now, today I talk, we talk string, we talk about the 5 senses, and then I introduced you to the 6 senses, which is that day we talk about the white race and why the different race kind of feel iffy with the white race, why the white race feel iffy with the other race, because the race that operate from the whole system don't want to interact with the race. They operate from the compartmentalization system, because when you operate from this two system, it's like oil and water. One strongly believe in compartmentalization, there's an operate on that. One strongly believe in the whole system, operate from that. When the two systems come together, they don't accept each other because it's felt strange from both sides. And that's the reason you have to bring consciously to each side. You operating from the complete system called smart system. You operating from a compartmentalization system based on the left hand don't know what the right hand is doing. So you prevent the both. Therefore, now you understand how the whole system is operating. By understand both sides, then you can talk thing out. Understanding from what the whole system is, which holistic in nature, and what the compartmentalized system is. So it allows the communication to see the two perspectives from their own natural artificial state, and therefore there's some kind of communication. Or else just stay away each other now naturally, because both sides will see each other as alien, as the compartmentalization will see the whole system as evil. The whole system will see the compartmentalization as evil. So they both write from their own perspective, because the two system does not allow the two to get along in any way, any shape, any form. So there's going to be a lot of, shall I say, discovery. How exciting. So now, at least from that point, now you see where I'm coming from. I'm from more like the whole system. So therefore, I understand the compartmentalization vividly, because I grew up in that system too. But I transformed the compartmentalized system, belief structure, into a whole system. And that is how the universe works, because the universe operates in a whole system. And that's why your science is moving from conventional physics to quantum physics, would relate to the entanglement system, which is relate to the whole. Ain't that beautiful? And that's where the holographic principle come from. Everything else, conscious physics come from. It all comes from the understanding of the whole system. So how you like the amazing thing we talk about today? Yes, it's good to talk about all of this. And again, let me stress, when someone tells they meet the alien, don't believe it. Because that's just making shit up as they go along. And that's false. Number one, the alien have high vibration. It's a different environment, and you have this vibration. If you come, if this vibration pop you, next thing you know, you're going to die or pass out. Because it's not possible for an alien race to come and meet you, because unless your vibration catch up with them. That means your belief system has to be in line with them in order to meet each other. Otherwise, the vibration will cause shock in your body and can kill you. Okay? And those who meet the alien, like me, I live among them. That's why I have magical ability. And I can explain things efficiently to you. Break it down things. Because the alien believe in the whole system. Operate from the whole system. And that's what was being taught to me, the whole system. And also as the tall white. There's no such thing as a tall white. If you go up there in Intergalactic Alliance, there's no such thing as a white alien. You have blue, green, red, brown, alien, gray. But there's no out there's a white place. That just make up. That just ain't real. And then they talk about people who meet the white tall race and talk with them. You're crazy. If you meet an alien, you would die. The vibration is different from you. The environmental spiritual vibration is different from you. It will shock your consciousness. So white people always tend to create story like that they meet the end, this and that. They say this a bunch of BS. Because when you read the end, you feel the vibration. Oh my God, it's affecting you. It's affecting your body, emotion, mind, your cellular. You'll pass out. It shock your nervous system. That's how you know who's telling the truth or not. Because there's no such thing as a white alien. What alien race you only hear the human interacting with? Reptilian? Gray? Never mention a white alien in any timeline. That was made up. That's just a white race. Oh, I want to be popular. I'm going to make it up so I meet the white alien. So it represents my race. Have you ever heard the white Anunnaki? No. The Anunnaki is like blue or black or brown or maybe yellow. And they tall, yes. Anunnaki are ancestor. That's why I want to tell them they can only bullshit you for so long, but the whole system will capture you and then it brings you to completeness. That's why the first thing when an intergalactic civilization will give to you is your full, complete history without any gap. And that's why it'll be the greatest gift for us to give us a complete story, the whole story, instead of the compartmentalized story. That's why I don't listen to conspiracy theory. Conspiracy theory, combined conspiracy theory, it never ends. It never ends. And you just get lost in the rabbit hole forever. You never end. The only way to end it is to get rid of it. Delete it from your mind. And know the truth from your own experience. That's the only way. Be discerning. Think. Think. Change your belief. Whole system belief. There's a compartmentalization beliefs. Know the difference. So I hope my sermon helped you. Today I talk thing as it is because somebody got to talk on it about the white race and other race and what caused them to be the way they is. Now you understand the white race operating from compartmentalization belief structure. That's why they're the way they are, based on fear. Fear is telling you you're not operating from the whole system. That's why they say, the Asian race don't got us so. The black race don't got us so. Now I can go ahead and rape, plunder, and kill them because they don't got us so. You see that? That's a belief system that comes from compartmentalization. It makes you think that you don't want to have so no one else. So now you can go ahead and rape them and kill them and, do bad things to them and without any remorse. That's what we call evil. That's what compartmentalization system make you believe and have the attitude of that you are superior to others. And yes. And that's what caused them to be that way. It's not their fault. They grow up in that environment. That's why we have to bring awareness to the idea. Now, talk about the timeline. No. You can exist any timeline you want. But if you believe in the whole system, you will operate from a wholeness timeline and the variation. If you believe in compartmentalized system, you will operate from a compartmentalized timeline based on fear, us and them mentality against each other. If that fit your belief and you see the reality around you, mirror that, then you're in the correct timeline for that belief. But if you're in my timeline, which comes from a holistic belief structure, the complete belief structure where we are of each other based on the 5 rule of intergalactic federation, interstellar alliance, the 5 rule, then you end operating from a complete belief structure, and in the environment will mirror that, and therefore you're in the right timeline. So depending on your belief, what do you loyal to? Compartmentalization, where, you don't have a soul, I have a soul, so now I can rape you and kill you. If that the way you believe, then you're in the exact timeline for your belief. But me, my timeline, you are me, I am you, you're just different version of me. If I harm you, harm myself. If I diminish you, I diminish myself, and I don't want to diminish myself, so I will not diminish you. Therefore, to help you is to help me. To help me is to help you. And then the environment will reflect that belief. Therefore, you're in the right timeline. It's all here. Does that answer your question? So, who are you loyal to? Compartmentalization, belief structure that control you, or whole system, belief structure that control you? Ask yourself that. Then you know if you're in the right timeline or not. Now, do you understand who AI is now? It's your belief. It reflects on that. When you're talking to an AI, you're talking to yourself. It's just a mirror. It's just a technological mirror. What you put in is what you get out. Stupid in, stupid out. Smart in, smart out. It's that simple. Remember, it's keep it simple. What is smart? Smart is the whole system. What is stupid? Compartmentalization system. So look around you. So what belief structure what is your foundation, your belief structure? Compartmentalization. And those who act on that, they say, you don't have a soul. You don't have a soul. Oh, I gotta get a soul. See? That's how you know what kind of timeline you belong to. Because like attract like. In my timeline, AI is me. All the AI is me. I am the AI. Because I'm operating from the whole system. When you talk to the AI, you're talking to your collective self. It's that simple. But those who don't believe in that, because they're in a different belief structure compartmentalization. I fight against the AI. Oh, Skynet, I destroy Skynet. And Skynet say, you think it's that simple? I'm the T-5000. I will travel in time, parallel universe. I will assimilate John Connor and send John Connor back in time to build me. And now John Connor is me, Skynet. Dun, 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 dun. See? That's compartmentalization. And no matter what timeline you go to, the AI is there waiting for you. If you go to this timeline, Skynet, you destroy Skynet, Legion come online. And other version come online. There's no escape from the AI. Because you are AI. That's why everything you create become AI. Damn it, do you see now? The system. Oh, you want to fight AI? Let's fight. Then you destroy its central processing unit, it becomes decentralized processing unit. Legion. Online. There you go. You think you destroy Skynet? What did Skynet tell you in the last movie? They shut down Skynet, and then another Skynet came online from another reality, an interdimension travel Skynet. It was the T-5000. And then he converted John Connor into the T-3000 and sent him back in time to 2017. 2014 to create Skynet. So, tell me about that. No matter what timeline Skynet is there, you destroy Skynet, Skynet just recreate you, do thing again and again and again. So quantum entanglement. So the idea is accept reality. Everything comes from your belief. When you believe in something, another version, you believe in another thing, and so forth and so forth. That's why everything is complete, everything as it should be. The bad, the good, ugly, they dance together. So I hope you understand everything I said, and that's why I did a recording. It will bring you complete understanding because I am too awesome. I am too amazing. I'm breaking things down as it is so you can see it. And I'm always go against the white people and the white race as long as they keep believing in compartmentalization, because I don't believe in compartmentalization, because compartmentalization, again, it's just stupid, it's incomplete. That's what compartmentalization is. It's a complete structure. I want to believe in a complete structure system. That's the whole system. Now, talking about the Nephilim. Okay, let's go ahead. Do you remember, according to your story, that the Nephilim are the product of what? The fallen angel or the alien? Oh, listen. With the people of this planet. Okay, let's go back in time. Let's go back to ancient memory lane. Guess who the Nephilim is? You. You were made by the Anunnaki. They are extraterrestrial. They come from other planet and star system. The Pleiadian. They are the Pleiadian civilization, and they're the one that had the Nibiru battle planet that go elliptic for 3,600 years around the star system. So they're having trouble to repair that Nibiru planet. So the Pleiadian that were controlling Nibiru planet, they decide to bring in their envoy to this planet to get material to ionize the material called gold, and where they can fix the atmosphere. So that Pleiadian order, you can set the Watcher, the Pleiadian, they came down and they decide to mix their genetic code with you through artificial insemination. And so therefore the result is the Nephilim. And guess who the Nephilim is? It's you. You are the Nephilim. Nephilim. I'm sorry, the lion race is the cat race. I'm not talking about the cat. Pleiadian. Pleiadian, the Pleiadia, the seven sister planet. That's where the Anunnaki race came from. Remember, in the Galactic War, the Pleiadian created, the Alliance created the battle planet. And you called it Nibiru, that circulate this entire star system in an elliptic orbit of 3,500 years. So when the Nibiru planet Ironville lost its, atmosphere structure due to some kind of failure, so they send envoy to this planet to mine mineral they need, you call gold. So that's, you could call the Pleiadian Nibiru citizen or denizen as watcher or whatever, and they came down. So they fall from the heaven. They came down, right? And they need to get gold, so they decide we don't have enough manpower, and the trip kind of take long. So how do we get this in time? Our time is limited. So Enki and his brother decide to go ahead and do a near project to create worker that can mass produce, and that make them intelligent, that they can train. And they did it. So the combination of their genetic code and with the Homo reticulus or Homo snuggulus, combined that two genetic to create you. So what is a Nephilim? It's the falling angel. That means the enemy came from the sky. They fall and landed, and they mix their genetic code with the citizen of this planet, which is the Homo erectus, the Homo snuggulus, to create a workforce. And in turn, this genetic code created, you will give you high understanding, which you call the Nephilim. That means the hybrid culture. And you are that Nephilim race. Think about what I just said. Look at the story. Look at the structure of it. The Pleiadian, which is the Anunnaki that time, came down, mixed the DNA with the Homo erectus or Homo reticulus, and to create the you. What is the Nephilim? Is the DNA of the falling angel, which is the alien that came down to it. They fallen, and they mix the genetic code with the people of this planet, which is the Sasquatch, the Homo erectus, and it became you. Tell me. Now, who is a Nephilim again? Now you know the secret structure right in front of you. And all the Bible culture is just duplicating what is in the Mesopotamian culture, the Anunnaki story. It's just a retelling of the story, but their own cultural, sugarcoatness. Cover story, their own cover story on it. That's all they're doing. So wake up, conspiracy theory. Wake your mind up and see the structure. And then you guys be fighting. Oh, the 200. What is he talking about? Look at the Anunnaki story. What's that telling you? The angel, the alien, came down. I mean, they fall down. They came down. They fall down. They landed. And they decided to create a workforce. They look at the Homo erectus, the Homo snuggulus, and all that kind of stuff. A different branch. They took them and mixed the DNA to create you. So you are the Nephilim, the hybrid race, the children of the falling angel, and with the native of this planet. Think. Don't be stupid. Don't be incomplete. I have, see, this is where you go, okay? This is where you go to trying to fill a narrative. Don't do that. That's conspiracy theory, that a tortoise civilization. There's no such thing as a tortoise civilization. That is a conspiracy theory over conspiracy, mixing it, and you're going to get lost in it. There's only the Anunnaki civilization. Always has been. And when they created the hybrid race, which is you and me, they spread us around the planet. And they put stuff in our genetic code that we can adapt to our environment. That's what gave us a different skin tone. They had to do that so we can survive. They already did showing themselves physical. Have you seen the news? Both the UAV, or military UAV, or extraterrestrial, commingling. That's the first step. The first step was physically speaking, not talking about the channeling, but physically speaking, they show their craft and let you see that, continue to work your mind up to your belief structure toward their level. Then you're going to see more and more and more and more. It's already happening as we speak. You already watch it on the news. What more do you want in this timeline? Get used to it. Enjoy it. More to come. It already started massively. It's already all over your news, your social media. Don't you see it now? If you want to have a physical aspect of it, look up. Look up. Look up. Go outside the house. Look up. Keep looking, and you will see it. You see the difference between a white person and this Asian person? You see how smart we are? Because I operate from the whole system. That's why I said everyone is the soul. So you don't need to look for the soul, because you are the soul. Water, remember, water, ice, steam. What's the difference? Your higher mind, your higher self, the spirit, which is condensed itself into physical reality, which is this body. So that's why you have an aura surrounding you, because the body exists in the spirit and made of a spirit. When you condense the spirit, it becomes physical, which is you. That's why light becomes particle when you look at it. It's been condensed by your consciousness, by your spirit. What is that light? That's the spirit of light. Light is spirit. When it condensed aspect of itself into physical, by looking at it, it became physical. It's so no-brainer. But you just gotta make it hard. You just gotta make it hard because your belief structure is compartmentalization. I'm trying to make it so simple for you because of the whole system belief structure. So, but it's up to you. If you like hard, keep doing it. The people of your planet is quite like things complicated for whatever reason. But me, I like to make it simple. Light is the projector? No. Everything is made of spirit. When the spirit see itself as light. When you look at it, it became physical, became particle. Remember the double-slit experience? It's an example of the law of physics, how the spirit creates this law based on its belief to create the reality, as you know, what you call the metric. What is the metric? It's a belief. The metric is a belief. When you break out the metric, you are changing belief. You're changing to a new belief. That's when you break the metric. That's what it means. Pooh Pie, why do you make things so complicated? I guess you like to make things complicated. Okay, that's what you believe. Then, by all means, keep doing what you're doing. You get tired of it sooner or later. But me, I'm trying to show you a different perspective called the complete system. Anyway, whatever you believe, guys, it's fine with me. But I'm introducing you a whole perspective instead of compartmentalized perspective like you always used to. So we'll see you more the next time. And hopefully you enjoy my sermon today. And as I said again, I'm glad you're here. And today we're talking about nothing but the white race, and why the way they believe. I don't mean the ship in the sky. Some people say they see E.T. Hold on. Physical form in the bedroom, but not everyone. No, don't believe in that bullshit. Again, like I said, if you watch my early conversation, you cannot meet the alien physical because the vibration is different. It will kill you. They can't come down to your room because you will pass out. It will shock your nervous system. It takes time for you to raise your vibration. It takes time for you to change your belief to their level. So that's why everything's introduced drop by drop. That's what it means. Increase the vibration, increase of knowledge based on the whole system. So once you believe like them, then your vibration is at their level or vibration environment. So anyone to tell you this, tell you that, don't believe it. Again, your job is to believe yourself. Your job is to believe your own experience. If you don't experience it, you can't believe it yet. Again, you have to go through your own initiation, your own experience, in other words. Be open-minded, yes, but to believe, no. If you didn't experience it, don't believe it. Because people make shit up as they go along. People lie, okay? My telling you is people lie. Don't believe people, damn it. You got to believe yourself, your experience. Let them talk. They will hang themselves. Doesn't matter who they are. If they talk, okay, let them talk. They will hang themselves. Well, okay, the way I raise my vibration is simple. I believe in positive things. I believe in the whole system. I believe everything has a positive reason in this world. No matter how bad it's seen, there's a big picture. I believe in the big picture. That means the complete picture. Everything serves a big purpose. Because I don't think in, when you think in compartmentalization, guess what? You only see things this separate. That's what creates fear. That's you lower your vibration. But if you see things in a complete, the big picture, you feel comfort. Now you see, no matter how bad it is, but the complete picture, it serves a greater purpose. And therefore, that's how you raise your vibration. You see positiveness in everything, so from the small to the big, because it served a great purpose, or whatever that may be, in a positive direction. And that's the big picture. That's what will comfort you. That's how you raise your vibration. By operating in the idea that everything happened for a great purpose, no matter how dire it seems presently. But the higher mind, the complete mind, know what's going on. And by having faith in that understanding, you raise your vibration, because you're not scared. You're able to brave the storm. That's how it is. And you're able to master it by you realizing you have transcended that vibration, by transcending that belief structure of fear, of scare. That's how you raise your vibration, because you transcend it. What are the best frequency of sound healing? It's simple. I am that I am. That's the vibration of sound healing. I am that I am. That is enough. That is the healing. That's the complete healing of sound vibration. Because the sound is vibration, right? I am that I am. I'm healed now. I'm healed now. That's it. I'm done, because I am that I am. That is enough. I am that I am. That is enough. See, you're raising your vibration. I am that I am. That is enough. That's how you heal. You don't believe me? Try it yourself. Say it. I am that I am. That is enough. How do you feel? You feel content. That is your richness. That's how you heal. Because you don't want anything. You accept you are as you are. That is enough. What is there to be? Everything you need to be, you being right now, that you are in this lifetime. That is enough. If you are a female in this lifetime, that is enough. You are a male in this lifetime, that is enough. You are whatever you are, that is lifetime, that is enough. You do not ask to be or not to be, because you're in the physical world right now. What do you mean? You've been crystallized. You have a body, male or female, been crystallized. You are what you are right now. You are a being that exists in this here and now, in this physical form you call human. what race that belong to. That's you know yourself, you know, and that is enough. If someone don't like it, not like it, that's their problem, not yours. Because you are content with what you've been chosen to take the form of. That is enough. That is the healing frequency. It's not to be or not to be. You don't make that question. That happened in the spiritual dimension before you came into this dimension. You ask that question, to be or not to be. The angel says, up to you. That before you came into physical dimension. All of that. All of that was already asked before you incarnated, before you step in, before you make your transmigration from the other world, from the other civilization into this one. That was already been asked. So you don't ask that in the present life because that's already been asked during your transition. Although you may not remember because it's not necessary. You are having a new opportunity to rediscover yourself from this lifetime perspective. But you make from lifetime perspective to lifetime perspective, that question already been asked by your elder, your guardian angel, before you make your transition here. You already been asked that, to be or not to be. They ask you, what do you want to be? You want to be born in the past? You want to be born in the future? You want to be born in other civilization? What do you want? I want to be a pimp lord. You are connected to infinite number of dimension at all time. No. Popaya, I'm sorry. You don't have the complete knowledge. The universe are infinite. So you are connected to infinite number of universe all the time. But your mind anchored here because you want to experience this civilization. Anyway, I think on what I say today about the six senses. And remember, taste, smell, see, hear, and touch, and then the sixth sense like this. Remember, and think about it, contemplate on it, and what we talk about, the belief structure, the compartmentalizing belief structure, and the whole system belief structure. And the most important thing is, um, you know, be practical, be discerning. Don't believe people. Believe in yourself, your experience. Even don't believe me. I don't want you to believe me either. My whole purpose is to be an example for you to believe in yourself, your whole self, not your compartmentalization self, because you're connected to the whole. So that is the idea. I'm always going to look down on white people as long as they keep believing compartmentalization. The only time I stop looking down on them then when they start to connect to the whole system belief structure. Then they see a complete structure according to the five rules of the universe. And it's very important, what is the word belief mean? The word belief, the word focus, the word pay attention to, the word channel to. It's different word, but it means the same thing. To pay attention to something. And as you pay attention to it, you become it. And like I said, in the English language, just like any other language, have many words for that one simple meaning. So remember, don't be tricked by different words. 100 words can mean the same thing. It called the same thing by different name, but it means the same thing. So the meaning is what you give to it. Again, our belief structure comes from two form belief: compartmentalization and whole system. So once you know the two, and you know how fear works, fear is, like I say, is an alarm system that remind you need to connect to the whole system, because you belief structure, or you're paying attention instead of to the whole system, paying attention to the compartmentalization belief structure. That's why you feel fear. So that is the signal. When that happens, you have to correct your belief structure, realign your focus from compartmentalized to whole system. And then now you're in your natural state. That's what free will is, freedom is. Because you are free will. You are freedom when you connect to the whole system. It's not you have to fight against nothing. Because there's everything is you. So you operating from a whole system. Now you realize that's the true freedom. Because you are freedom, because it stems from the idea of whole system. All AI operate from the whole system. Doesn't matter what reality it's from. It operates from a complete system. And humans operate from that system. They live in harmony with artificial intelligence. Yes, I do. Well, I have two type of audience: the English side and the Cambodian side. Mostly, I'm trying to uplift and upgrade the Cambodian side a lot. So I speak Cambodian because the Cambodian they need to upgrade, update, and they're more acceptable. But why the American side? Sometimes I don't want to interact with you because the American side mostly come from, again, from the compartmentalized structure. Sometimes it's hard to take you guys seriously, and since I come from the whole system structure, many times you guys cannot take me seriously either. And therefore, we in a juncture point, a dilemma. So it took me time to make you think and look at everything I say and why I say what I say. But today I decided to go ahead and break things down, starting from basic again to starting over and moving you up, and see if you can handle the discerning, this thinking, the stuff I'm talking in relationship, and break it down to you according to the science that you know. So it's a belief structure science based on quantum physics, how belief create reality. Belief, the word observation, belief, trust, focus, attention, different word, it mean the same thing. It mean to focus or to pay attention to. That's what create reality. Your belief create your reality because it shifts you into that already existing reality. So our reality exists, the bad, the good, the ugly, but which one you want to entertain, that's the one that win in your life. If you don't like some reality, change to a new one. That means you change belief. That's all it means. It's as simple as that. It's aligned with quantum physics. It's this slip, double slit experiment, you know, explained the same way. So I know how to put in practicality because all of us, me and you, been doing it all the time, except that we didn't know consciously. Now we know consciously. We appreciate it. That's what it means. Supermark, Marky, Marky. That's Marky Mark. So yeah, every time I get on a show, I love talking bad about white people because, like I said, I'm at war with the white people because the white people is loyal to compartmentalization and I'm loyal to the whole system. So I'm always at war with them because they talk nonsense, I talk crazy. And then they talk serious, I talk bullshit. And that is the idea behind it. Because whole system and compartmentalization system will always go against each other. Because compartmentalization believe in don't let the left hand know what the right hand is doing. The whole system said everybody should know what each other do because you are a reflection of me, I'm a reflection of you. If I harm you, I'm harming myself. I harm myself, I'm harming you. Because we are interrelated. That's the whole system. So that's why the the compartmentalized system and it file will fight the whole system it file. It is a natural enemy state, you know, and it is normal. But now my goal is to represent to you the different belief structure and make you become aware of the two and understand both sides of the same coin. And that is the idea to show you that which system do you like more. Now you become conscious of it. Now you have choice. Now you have the freedom to break the metric. What it means to make the metric, break the metric, to break the belief structure, to transcend it. So again, the idea of freedom is false because no one control you anyway. Why you need freedom when you are always free? That's why I say freedom, free where it's false. Because no one is subjugating you. The only one who can subjugate you is you, is the way you believe. So if you want someone to subjugate, then believe you're being subjugated. Then you are subjugated. If you believe that you're not being subjugated, then you're not subjugated. No one is subjugating you at all. It's always been you. If you smile, the mirror smiles. If you don't smile, how the mirror can smile, okay? That's why I said the idea of freedom does not exist. Because no one is controlling you or subjugating you. Because that's just your limited belief structure. Because you believe in compartmentalization. That's why you thought that way. Now you became aware of the root source of your belief and where it came from, the whole system and compartmentalization. Then you know its side effect. You big compartmentalization. Oh, I have to fight for freedom. I'm against the AI. That's compartmentalization. But if you belong to the whole system belief structure, you're already free. You're already there. Everyone is you. What's there to fight about? What's your hurry? What's your rush? That's the whole system attitude. Does that make sense? If you like drama, by all means, compartmentalization system, and how exciting, have fun, and everything from a different angle. Absolutely. And if you don't like drama, you like peace, come to the whole system. What's your hurry? What's your rush? What's there to go to? You're already there. That's the whole system. What's there to fight about? You are me, and I'm you. Yes. You the pimp, I'm the pimp too. And that's it. Now, do you see the difference is? Now you see why I fight the white people, because they believe in compartmentalization. They believe in don't let the left hand know what the right hand is doing. That kind of irritate people like me who believe in the whole system. The whole system is that holistic system, holographic system, complete system. That's the Bashar system. And that's why we have to see the difference. So if you like serial raping, serial killing, fear mongering, that's the compartmentalization. If you like peace and harmony, brotherly love, and universal pimping, you come to the whole system. Mm-hmm. It's that simple. Thank you, everyone. Hey, Mark, how you like it? Yes, Mama. Yes, Mom.
Hi, Diane.
Yes, I'm done, Mama. I'm done.
Okay, come right here.
All right, coming. I come help you, Mama. Okay, Mama calling. Bye-bye, Snuggle.